Ciao Sim Racers and welcome. I'm very happy to be back again streaming live for you and the community. And here we are tonight. Hope everything is going well for you guys. And what are we going to do? We're going to do some practice laps at Watkins Glen because on Sunday, this Sunday, 24th of July, I'm invited on very nice interview podcast that Grid Finder is creating. You can find the link on their YouTube channel in the description of the channel, of my channel here, of the video. And we will be doing a first part of an interview and the second part race. You guys, the community, selected the track to do the race on, and you have chosen Watkins Glen, which I adore. So we are going to do some practice lap on Watkins Glen tonight, and we're going to do some extra practice and maybe a couple of races tomorrow in the usual Friday live stream. So here we are. What I'm going to do tonight, I want to try at least 3 cars and see how I feel them, what I want to choose. Maybe you guys gonna see and convince me to get one car instead of another. So yes, that is what I would like to do tonight. I will be practicing mainly in offline, which will also give us a good opportunity to have long chit chats with the chat. So I hope you guys doing well. Let me know in the chat if everything is fine. And in the meantime, let's load up the track and go in game. All right, so here we are. I would like to start with the Ferrari. And what I'm gonna do tonight is I will start with the Ferrari. I'll do some laps. I'll see if I can find my way to do some proper laps to the circuit. Then I will jump to another car. You let me know. My first idea was something like the Mercedes, then maybe a third car like the Porsche or the Lambo, something like that. Hello guys, very nice chat already. And then for last test, I want to jump back to the Ferrari, because what is happening when you are approaching a track from the beginning is that your initial laps are certainly going to be slower than the end of your practice. So I will start with the Ferrari, I'll do whatever I have to do, I'll jump to another car, jump to a third car, and then in the end I will jump back to the Ferrari and compare a little bit the car with the more experience that I will have. Alright, let's see. Hot, very hot, Andimon, yeah. Very hot. Ehi Vito, mi fa molto piacere, molto piacere. Questa è un'ottima cosa. Vito Salvatore Majorana says that he managed to lower his lap times for more than a second after watching the video about how to deal with traction control and ABS. This is really very pleasant to hear from me. Very nice. Alright, so practice mode, 6 o'clock in the evening because better colors, right? Clear weather, whatever. Let's go and start some laps. In the meantime, let me also know if the sound levels of the track are good for you. Hey, Shark Bait God, nice. Join the master race. All right. And we will start as usual with the aggressive setup. I won't change much right now. I will just make sure the pressures are good. I biglietti per Fuji? No, però settimana prossima siamo a Spa. Triple screen setup for me, I doubt it. If I really, decide for something, I will probably go for some wide screen, because I don't have much space here to use triple screen. Hey, Hey, Larry Johnson, thank you, mate. Thank you. Really, really, really glad that I'm able to help you to get better. That's the most important thing. Vito, veramente. All right, let's do a couple of laps.
Green light. Give it all you got.
Kuno's office tutorial. Actually, I wasn't at Kuno's office on the stairs. That was the eSport Arena at Bergamo from our partners ACP Informatica. That's where I was for the video of Indianapolis. We also have some very interesting funny cuts from Kota from my side, but I don't know if ever we're gonna find them. I might convince Davide to give it to me so I can post them for you. Sede, I do not compete, unfortunately, because I don't have the time, you know, to put the effort to compete properly. I did in the past some nice endurance races, single endurance races. I would like to do more in the future. I still haven't found neither the possibility in time or the partners to make a team or whatever. So, but I'm confident that in future we'll find again some way to do some races at SimGrid and RCI, because they are amazing. I really love those leagues. I have every time I have participated, it was a great time. People there know how to race. Usually they behave very well, and it's very cool. So I would love to repeat it again. Say yeah. Tofini, i setup, ciao Tofini, i setup aggressivi sono creati per la temperatura default di clear a mezzogiorno di solito. Qualcuno magari mi è scappato, ma di solito sono mezzogiorno temperatura default. Perciò di solito ti troverai a 37 di temperatura tracciato e 33 di ambiente, qualcosa del genere. Ho visto poco Antonio, non ho ancora guardato bene, ho visto che hanno cambiato qualcosa sul fondo, sono curioso di vedere cosa porteranno. Quest'anno mi piace molto la tecnica della Formula 1, molto bella. Hello Vacco! Hi Stan! Hello guys! Okay, let's build up a little bit of speed in the circuit. Hey Gabriel, it's my pleasure. I also like them a lot. We have to thank first of all Valerio and Marco, that they really had to work very hard to get the license this time. It was really difficult, I can assure you that. It was an adventure. Never before we had so many problems. Anyway, and of course we have to thank our lead 3D artist for the tracks, Simone Trevigiol, always working on the tracks, and Giovanni as well, very good on working on the tracks. They did an amazing job, as usual. Federico, grazie caro. Buonasera Zazi. Stan, this is material for a book in the very far future, maybe. Not something we can, you know, talk about. But someday, sometime maybe, or, you know, off the record maybe. Who knows? Nürburg, welcome to the channel. And Skyler Davies, welcome to the channel, guys. Questa pista sembra una spa americana, sì, vero. Cosa è stato fatto con l'ultimo aggiornamento? Abbiamo fatto tutta una live stream dedicata, Alessandro. Non tantissime cose a livello di fisica, fine tuning qua e là. We're still heating up tires and chatting. LFM Racing, very nice. No plans for North Life. ACC at least. Thank you, Averas Tech Gamer. Thank you so much, buddy. Averas Tech Gamer, I think I know your channel. Not sure about that, I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yep, a little bit too bouncy over there. Nathan, welcome to the channel, mate. Tomek, I will try at least 3 cars. I want to try tonight. It's a practice session and see how I'm doing. Learn the track again, and you know, get up to speed, as I've not been driving for a week or so. Too wide. I'm still too slow. I think I can do easily 46. And I should go even lower than that. Vacation, well, you know, my vacation is the road trip. When you go vacation to your parents, it's not really a vacation. We didn't have the opportunity to go visit my parents and my wife's parents for 3 years with the COVID and everything. So we had to go down back in Greece. You know, the grandfathers wanted to meet Achille. And yeah, you know, when you're going in such kind of vacation, it's all nice and great, but it's not really a vacation for you, right? You know what I mean? But it was fine, and the road trip was very nice, very long. And as you know, I enjoy driving, so all good. Thanks for asking. Oh, what am I doing? I'm thinking of other things. My personal car is a Miata 1.6, a little bit tuned, lots of suspension work, but not for pure track. You can see some of the Nürburgring videos on the Miata. We are trying to go under 9. We are practically done it theoretically, but still traffic and stuff, not practically. So maybe this year. And for the family, I have a Tesla. And a very fancy interior, yeah. Yeah, I like nice interiors on cars. Oh, come on, Aris. Hey Lee, no worries, man. I haven't brought the Tesla on the Nürburgring, both because it's the long range version and I don't have the track mode, and secondly because it's the family car and mainly my wife's car, so it's better if we keep it unchanged and don't start, you know, putting things on top of it. But I do know a couple of friends that they are tracking the car on Nürburgring with some amazing results. It's quite surprising car. All right, let's do a lap. Ah, don't touch the curbs over there. You're losing time if you do it. Bad exit. Wasn't so good that I could do it better. But all in all, acceptable lap. Late apex. Yeah, could have brought more speed inside. Yeah, oversteer there, waiting for me. No. Ruined it in the last couple of corners. Alright, let's do it better. Oh. Alright, let's fix a little bit the pressures and get back to it. What's the best beginner car? I would say something about something around BMW, the Aston V8, maybe the new Audi Evo, maybe, yeah, those ones. Larry Johnstone, oh wow, man, you're so close to Glen. I love this track. I love it. I'm jealous that you live so close. Nikor. Nah, it's okay. My wife is. She knows. Toffini, devo fare un po' di prove dopo quest'estate. Lexus is not bad. Yeah, Lexus is also good. All right, so little bit of extra pressure here. 1, 2, 3, maybe. This seems to be good. I will just go up by 1. This needs much more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, maybe. Okay. A little bit less toe at the rear. How's the mechanical grip? Meh. I could use some extra. I don't know if I should, you know, lower the wing or go with a little bit extra right head. And let's try with a little bit extra right head and then we'll see. Yeah, you know, Yasin, absolutely correct, but this is pretty much the case with all the cars inside the ACC. As in real life, you know, some cars obviously are much easier to keep on track and to bring close to the limit, like the ones we said. But all the cars bring them close to the limit is very hard. Hey, Pirate, welcome. All right, let's do a couple more laps. We're seeking a little bit less understeer, but we might have exaggerated and we might have issues with controlling the car on the turn in. We'll see. But more pressure at the rear should help us now with the grip. So it's gonna be a little bit more than that and a little bit less than the other. So it might work. We'll see. I haven't changed the map, so I just leave it to map 3 for now. It's good enough, you know, to go fast on the Ferrari. You don't gain, you know, tons of power at map 1, and besides it makes the car also much more nervous. So as long as I'm still learning the car and the track, I will keep it to map 3, which is more gradual. Map 1 is really very aggressive on the Ferrari. Ooh. I hope I haven't lost pressure there. I want to do better here. Hey Jupiter, thank you mate, thank you. I mean, for some tracks, I mean, our artists always try to render the tracks as at best, you know, but specifically for some tracks, a little bit of, you know, personal preference also goes in, and you try to make them justice as much as possible. And some tracks are just naturally beautiful by themselves, so. Too slow. That was close to the limit. Come on, Aris. Yeah, I'm sliding too much, Dokugan. But, you know, first laps, too much sat. It's okay. Abbassando la pressione potrebbe aumentare un po' la temperatura della gomma, sì. Ma è abbastanza complicata come faccenda, perciò ci sono tante cose che funzionano insieme per pochissimo però risultato. A bit too bouncy, maybe we can work a little bit on the fast rebounds or both. Sinue, Alvarez, thank you so much, mate. Means a lot to me to know that people are getting better. Ah, that was better, finally. There's the first 36 and we have a lot of margin.
The fastest step so far.
Hey Sandro, ciao! Yeah, I could do a 45. Lots of time over there. See, we can gain here. Yeah, I've lost time again. Oh, that was very nice. Hello, Backers Best.
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
46.4. Yeah, you can see how much margin there is. I'm not driving well still. Lots of time to be gained here and there. Not even consistent, so I'm just getting started now. You need to, work yourself. Be careful on the reference points and stuff. You see how much time I lost there. Not good driving. See if we can gain elsewhere. A little bit better here. That was better. Still better. Ah, very bad, very bad, very bad. Come on, Aris. Alright, so we're getting somewhere interesting. So let's stop here, go back to the pits. Fix a little bit the pressure here because it was too high, so let's go down by 2. Probably in the last laps I hit some curb or whatever, lost some pressure. The rear one was okay. Drink some water. Hey, night Andy, how you doing, mate? Gotta go pick up drunk people, the best way of driving. Ah, Vito, non farci caso. Le gomme sono fatte per andare in surriscaldamento, non ti preoccupare. Succede anche agli altri. Guadagni molto di più cercando di diventare migliore che qualsiasi altra cosa. Guys, I'm not sure if I lost connection or something. Let me know. I saw the stream going in buffering. Non l'ho ancora risolto, Razer Crisis. Non l'ho ancora risolto. Adesso provo a vedere se riesco a fare qualcosina con i dampers. Let me know if you had any buffering on the stream. It seems to me that it started buffering here, but it might just be this computer. So the second computer. Thanks, Michele. Alright, so we had a little bit of buffering. That's not nice. Okay, so let's see. Let's start by raising the fast rebound. It's already high here, but we'll go a little bit extra and give it a little bit extra fast bump. So we're going lower in the fast bump to let the suspension go up and down. Here, I'm not sure if it was an error of my side, but it was not. All right. So let's just try this and see what happens. And let's go back out. All right. Couple more laps and then we switch car. Fazli, I wish I knew. Depends if I get the green light go or not. Yeah, let's see if we can do a 46 flat. I usually prefer a stable car pretty much everywhere. I'm not too much on the oversteery setup myself. I'm not that good. A little bit better. Hey, Yasu Cristo! Mentor. Yeah. Not sad as usual. Right, let's go. I do, okay. They are based on the real setups as much as possible. But usually the real setups are very safe setups. Yeah, Chris, it's fantastic. Come on, car. Help me out. Always blame Andy. Look at how much time I still have to gain. I still need to push the car to the limits and the track. I'm not that good yet. Because if you're gaining, you know, 0.15 tenths of a second in a single turn means that you're far from your limit and the car limits. Oh, they're still here. Too much. But that's not understeer of the car, it's understeer of the driver, because I simply went on the accelerator way too soon. Poki, thank you so much for the support, buddy. Always appreciated, thank you. Oh, too much. Oof. I downshifted by error. Damn. I need a little bit of less understeer still. On the exit mainly. Ah, NASCAR. Yeah. Yeah, it's the driver, not the car, yeah. The bouncing is a little bit better. I mean, not miracles, but that's what you expect. Go. Too much sat. Sorry.
Box, we have to repair.
Yes, box. Too much chat. What was the question? Could a real-life driver create a setup in ACC to use in real life? They have done it. They're doing it. There are many limitations as usual, especially because many things in real life are based on how the tire reacts with the dampers. And we don't have all the information necessary, and we don't know how to implement some of the information we have on top of that, because it's stuff really high. I mean, even the tire manufacturers have issues with that, so you can figure out what we can do. And also because much of the performance is gained from electronics, and we are trying to emulate the characteristics of the electronics and their general behavior, but the teams have much more advanced systems, and they can work even more with that. So they do use it. They use it for training mainly, but the thing is that the last details of a setup in real life don't have much to do if you test them first on the simulator. You can say, okay, I filled the car like this, like that, and that's it, but not every single detail that they really need to gain information. Yeah, I went straight. Yeah, I went for the short layout. Hey Miguel, welcome to the channel, mate, and welcome to the game, to the sim. welcome aboard, mate. Hope you will enjoy your new hobby, and say goodbye to all your friends and the family and everything, because now you are ours. Hey, nice by VB Lightfoot. Alright, so I was saying I would love a little bit of extra, a little bit less understeer on the exit of the turns. I could raise the rear anti-roll bar, but I'm afraid that will make the car bouncy on the curbs. So I don't really know. You know what? We could do small steps, like let's do something like 12 and 20 at the front, and see if things are improving. Oh, Nadine. I hope I pronounced this correctly. Watkins Glen this weekend. Wow. Man, I don't know if it's your first time. If it is your first time, you're in for a show. Usually, at least here in Europe, you can also have free access on the paddocks and see the car from closer and talk to the drivers and everything. So by all means, great stuff. And maybe I can lower also the front end. No, you know what? I'll keep it like this, and I'll give it a little bit less of rate. Yeah, let's try this. I want to do a, what time is it? Ah, it's still early. So I want to do a 46 flat or something like that, and then move to another truck, to another car. For fuck's sake. It depends, Chris. There is always a range where you can work, okay? So at this range, things are working properly, and when you go over that range, the car, depending on the car, the geometry of the car, might start reacting differently because you go out of the window. So firstly, you're gonna do, you know, what the rule of thumb is saying, and see if it works. If it doesn't work, you go backwards and try something different. I want to try the Merc after this. Hello, Octavian. How you doing, buddy? Ah. I hope I didn't lose any pressure again. Need to stay focused and not read the chat into that small straight. It's easier here. Ferrari, Merc. Then I don't know, guys. Give me your opinion. Ooh, a little bit of extra entry oversteer in there. It wasn't difficult to control. Pressure are still a bit low, so maybe it will get better. Ciao Fabio, grazie. I've lost time there. But it's very nice here, the car. It is a little bit oversteered at the turn in. I don't have the same confidence as before. Yeah, too slow the accelerator there. Yeah, I'm not confident at the turning. I'm gaining, but I don't really like it.
That's not best.
Okay, let's see if we can do the bus stop better. We need to cut in a better way. Lost time there, it was too slow. That was better. Tricky, but better. All right, 45.7. I think we can save this. Decent. Not too good, but not too bad either. We can save this setup here. It's a little bit on the tricky side on the turning, but we can improve it later. So let's save this as F48. Yeah, 48. A27. T, what is it? 28. And we will call it 001. And switch cars. Let's go to the Mercedes, right? Let's switch cars. Let's have a look at the replay first. Last lap. It's the values are under NDA, guys. We don't show them anymore. Hot. Very hot. Boink. I love the movement. Boink. Yeah, it always plays. So the ARB is a much more complicated setup parameter in aerodynamic, heavy aerodynamic influenced cars. Why is that? Normally it's, you know, mechanical grip. You are starting from a rod car, you make it stiffer, so the car, you know, rolls less and you gain some grip, and then the stiffer you make it from then on, the more precise the car becomes, the front or the rear end depending, but the sooner you are going over the grip, and so you are losing grip when you have a very stiff anti-roll bar. That's on normal, you know, mechanical grip cars. On aero cars, on top of the mechanical grip, you also have the aero behavior of the car, which means a stiffer anti-roll bar will limit the roll. And by limiting the roll, you also limit how much close to the ground that end of the car goes on the outside, and how much higher from the ground that end of the car goes on the inside. And that changes the aero balance. So while the rule of thumb might tell you, you know, if you are going to stiff the front end, you're gonna lose grip sooner. In aero cars, it might also mean, depending on the rest of the suspension setup, that you gain more grip because the car is more flat. So it's very complicated. It's not as easy as in normal mechanical grip only cars. What is my idea to fight the turning oversteer? We could use a little bit more preload. We could use a little bit more dampers on the bump at the front and on the rebound, slow rebound on the rear, so that the car doesn't pitch so much. Yeah. Hey, Reverend, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you. Far too kind. Rule of thumb about ARB and wheel rate. The rule of thumb is if you have curbs or very bumpy surface to deal with, you go with stiffer wheel rate and softer ARBs. If you have a very smooth surface and not much of curbs to deal with, you go with softer wheel rate and stiffer anti-roll bars. That's the rule of thumb. And I wish it was that easy. No, actually, I just started with that, and now we move to the Mercedes and see what we can do. Then we will try another car, maybe the Lambo, as some guy said before. And then maybe we will go back to the Ferrari to see if we're getting better or not. So, here we are. Let's find an interesting car here. Oh, look at this. Nice. That's also interesting. Nice. Windward. I like that. CrowdStrike. Yeah, let's give. I mean, we are in America. Let's get this one. Hey, I better get a gamer. Take care. All right, let's go. Reverend. Well, 129 Zolder is already a very good starting point. Very good starting point. The workflow for the setup. If you go into my playlist on how to do a setup, let me actually find it out. So playlists, where are the playlists? Yeah, playlists. So how to do a setup? Yeah, I think it's in too long. No, where is it? I don't remember. So, okay, there is a playlist that it is called 7 steps to create a setup. I will link it right now. So let me see. This is the one. Share, copy. Okay, John Smith already found it. Great job. In that playlist, the actual, if you see, all the videos are 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the workflow from the most important to the least important. So number 1 is the number 1 thing that you want to change, and it makes also the biggest difference. Number 2, the second biggest difference, and so on and so on. The main idea for our level and not alien level is make the car more closer to our driving style. And the more you drive, and the faster you get, and the more you change the setup slowly. Okay, small baby steps. If you keep doing this, in the end, you'll see that you will also make the setup faster at the same time for your own driving style. Polski, no, by no means. Our values are not equal. So 3 front and 3 rear are not equal at all. And 3 in one car and 3 in another car, again, not equal at all. Each car has its own very specific values for everywhere in the setup. Dampers, arbs, wheel rates, everything. The rule of thumbs do apply in AC1, but as Michele said, AC1 also has less aero simulation, less advanced aero simulation, less advanced tires and so on, so some things might change, especially for the aero. Right, so aggressive setup here, ready to go, just have a look. Yeah, looking good. Let's do some laps and see what we can do.
Green light, green light.
Completely different car. BOP changes in ACC. Well, there are always some BOP changes. We usually try to not interfere with any official events going on. So we wait a little bit. It's okay, Reverend, I mean, to each its own. And again, you know, most of the enjoyment of a track also comes out from the experience you had maybe in a race or with some friends. So, I mean, lapping alone, it's nice up to a point, but then it's in the race that each track becomes a different thing, you know, and your experience becomes a different thing. Becomes a different thing. Big V8 power and torque and less weight at the rear, of course. Oh. Hello, Frederick. Doing fine, so hope you're doing well as well. Whatever. Hope you're doing great. That was interesting. Ah. Well, Meister, yes, of course, wheel rates always affect the stiffness, always, because you have the bump stop, you know, compressing, and the springs as well still compressing, so the wheel rates always affect. They're interconnected. Nice. Oh. Car is more, it's moving around more than the Ferrari, but my driving also is not good yet, so let's see. Well, you have to force every car to go fast. Depends what you mean by forcing. Obviously, a heavier car with less power will need more forcing than a very light car. Light car, you need to be more precise, like, I don't know, Formula 1, or obviously a small Formula single-seater. They are much lighter, much more downforce. You need to be far more precise and bring much more speed inside the turns. Are the pressures? Well, the pressures are not that bad. Let's do a lap. Third gear here, maybe over there as well. Let's see. No, second gear there. Oh. need to still understand the car. Okay, we are close to 46 6 or something like that. Let's fix the pressures. So pressures, we need at least one here and at least two over here, maybe three, and one, and oh, that's, I think we lost some pressure here, but sorry, let's go up to 3. Still with the chat. Hey, Sharkbait. Ooh, 2019 Porsche. It's very light, so it gets some advantage from that. My advice is, I don't remember now to give you some specific advice to go faster, but my advice is the car is very sensitive on the fuel load, because you get the fuel load all at the front. Especially on the downhill, you know, and on the fast corners. So whatever you do, do not forget to do some race stint practice to understand and find a good compromise setup on what the car does when you are moving, you know, from the start of the stint to the end of the stint with, you know, fresh tires, full fuel load, worn out tires, empty fuel load. It's very, very important, especially at Bathurst, especially with the 2019 Porsche, which is even more sensitive to the fuel load. Yeah, be careful on that mainly. All right, so what do we have here? What should we do? It's moving around a little bit too much. The general balance is not bad, but it's moving around a bit too much. So I wonder if we raise up a little bit the front bump, if we can make the car, you know, less sensitive. Maybe we can go up. Now, you know what? Maybe we can go up here, but this will change the balance. We'll see. We'll have to try and see. How to know the perfect moment to downshift so downshift help with braking? They don't really. I have a too long didn't watch video, I think, about how actually if you have a look at the last video about ABS, I think in the end, yes, the downshifting can maybe help you a little bit, but not that much. It's the brakes that stop the car. So it's better to not go crazy about how much time you can improve if you downshift better, you know. It's better to think, how can I make my downshift in a way that doesn't affect the turning of my car, so I can be more focused on the driving. That is going to make you faster sooner. Brake duct 1, it's just for you know, maybe one qualifying lap. I wouldn't do that properly. Rudiger, we have that both in the in our Discord bot, if you ask about tires pressures, and of course in the forum, in the dev blog sub forum. you have all the pressures correct for the cars. Take care, Otto. Bye, mate. It moves around every time I go back and forth from the accelerator, which means the car has a little bit too much pitch, probably. So yeah. Oops, what did I clicked? Nothing, I hope. Let's go. Oops. Whoa. Downshift can help turn in because obviously there is engine brake, which moves more to the rear the brake bias in the end, you know. But remember that if you downshift right at the turn in, you might lock a little bit the rear tires, which means that the ABS will kick in, and that might make your braking distance longer. So don't overthink it, guys. I mean, if you're not up to alien level, don't overthink it. You see, I just go in with my gear selected. I don't downshift at the last moment. Oh, come on, Aris. Every time I watch the chat at the worst possible moment, and that's what I get. I see some aero understeer now. The car is much more stable on the turn-in, accelerator, braking, stuff like that, but I can also see some understeer. Let's heat up the tires and pressures and see what we can do. I mean, again, as you can see, the changes we are doing are small, okay? And what we are actually changing is how we feel the car in our level of competence right now with the track. Okay, so maybe tomorrow that I have more practice with the track, the other setup, the original setup or whatever, could be better. Who knows? But right now I feel the car move around a lot and I wanted something safer. So that's what we're doing. You see? It's much more safer right now in turning. But I also have some understeer. I can work it out, but it's there. It's so much safer at the turn in. A little bit of understeer at the exit. Yeah, look at this. I had to wait there, but already very, very interesting lap times. Oh, so much better here. I was so much confident, much more confidence here. Look at that, 45.9. Looking good. This here, it's understeer. James Smith. Yeah, sure, I would love to take part to low fuel motorsport. I just haven't found, you know, the time yet. But absolutely, I mean, they're doing a fantastic job. Yeah, not texting or driving, absolutely. Okay, let's try. Actually, on the next lap, I'll try to move the brake bias a little bit backwards. Ah, too much. Too much. That's very nice here. Oh, I really feel it nice. That's a very good lap.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Yep, and understeer. Alright, okay. We are getting some results here. Pressure here should be higher, but maybe we've lost some pressure somewhere. I would like to try this. Maybe we overdid it with the wheel rate or the anti-roll bar maybe, so maybe we'll go down to 5. Everything else looks decent. Yes, yes. So that looks good. Actually, let me save this. So this is the Merc A27 T30 001. Let's do another lap and see if we feel the car better. And switch to a different car. One more lap. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, hey, that was interesting over there. I don't know why. Maybe simply too cold tires. Yeah, a bit of power oversteer there, as usual, with this car. All right, let's go. So that's a very strange situation. It's like I don't particularly like the car. It's less agile than before, less precise, and the car is not faster than before. But I don't know exactly what I don't like, which means I need more laps to understand it. Maybe I'm just not driving well enough. See, the car is heavy, it feels heavy. It was more agile before that. It's fast if I push it, but it really feels heavy. And I have to be extra careful and precise in my inputs, otherwise it just blows away. I mean, this is a good lap, but I'm trying hard. I mean, this kind of lap with a Ferrari would probably be a 45 flat and would feel better. That's a very strange feeling right now. So the car is capable of lap times. I feel it safe enough. It's not like I cannot push it, but then it feels heavy. I mean, if I'm not precise where I put the car, then I don't have possibility to work with the car, you know? Yeah, probably, Frederick, as you say, I softened the front end, and that's why it's not so precise. The difference wasn't too much. I was at 6 here, and I went down to 5. I don't know. I will keep it as it is for now, because obviously the lap time was very good, you know. And sometimes you just have to deal with it. But it feels like a car that if I do a small mistake on the turn-in, then it doesn't give me the opportunity to correct the mistake. So it seems like the car enters the turn, and that's it. The balance that has inside the turn, it's not easy to alter it, to make it different, to move from, you know, from understeer to oversteer to rotate the car. So it's less precise, and it feels stubborn. It feels stubborn. So maybe tomorrow we will try to make it a little bit more agile, you know. True. I mean, it's all things that we need to work around. All right, next car. What should I try, guys? What should I try? Some guys said the Lambo, Lexus, Raider. No, I won't try the Raider. We have 2 Lambos, 3 Lambos, 4 Lambos. Yeah, all right, we'll go for the Lambo. All right, let's get the Lambo. I think there is an amazing one here. Which one is it? Or was that an Audi? Oh, that's nice. Nice. I like that. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's crazy. This one, right? Yeah. Let's get this one. Yeah, of course we have to get this one. How can not you? Okay, let's go in and try to do a bit more. Water, hydrate. All right. Who's right there? The Rex. The Lambo Gallardo Rex. Right, so aggressive. Everything is good. Yeah. Pyjamas party. Yeah. All right, let's see what we can do.
Go, go, go.
I had some drivers telling me that, yeah, the default setup, you know, actually not the default, but the setup used by the team had a lot of rake for the car, and it was hard to drive. But the team was insisting that, you know, that was the fast way to make the Lambo go, and the driver has to, you know, had to get used to it. But, you know, this is anecdotal, so it's a driver telling me. I tend to trust a lot the driver on his feedback, and he told me that he was certain that with a more neutral setup he would go even faster in race. But no, that's not necessarily the case for every other Lambo out there, so who knows. GT DLB. I have a video how to FFB. There I explain everything you need to know about how to set up your steering wheel. And as usual, the answer is 900, 900 both. It only changes on some of the older consoles. I'm not sure they have fixed it yet. Oh yeah, Frederick, absolutely, absolutely. Oh nice, I like the Lambo over there. Very stable. Yeah, I mean the lap time is always the final judge on anything you do. Zero in game. How zero in game? No, man. What does it mean zero in game? Please don't. I have delay on my voice. Try to ask the other guys on the chat if they also feel the delay on the voice, otherwise, you know, reload the YouTube page and it should be solved on your end. Thank you, John, as always. Our moderator, always ready with the links.
Well, I made the fastest step so far.
I don't know what lap times they're doing on LFM. They are very fast. The lap times you see here are, you know, practically with half fuel, 62 liters, and pretty high temperature. So I don't really care. Main thing here is to fill the cars and learn the track and get faster. And then we're gonna have a look on what the other guys are doing. Good car, stable, nice turn in, a little bit understeer on the exit, but that's expected. Late on the accelerator here. Looking good. 46 lows already.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
And we're going down to 46 flat now. Yeah, not touch that curb. Yeah, I need a bit of less understeer. Not much, but I need a bit of less understeer. Don't want to upset the car on the turn-in though. It looks quite good. Ooh. High speed understeer. Alright, 46 flat. And let's stop and go to the pits. Just a tiny bit of fix here on the pressure, nothing much. Rest seems quite good. We can use a little bit less tow as usual. We don't have to be as safe. And right, what should we do? High rate trick works here. That's exactly what I was thinking about, because the understeer appears on mid to high speed corners, so no, the Lambo is good. I like the Lambo. I think it's fast enough now. I think the Lambo could be very fast now. So it goes 61. Let's go to 64. Hope for the best. Ah, 61 is not high. We were talking that we can go higher. I could use probably less bump top range, but I'm not sure about that. Let's go down to 800 and try. the famous Lambo tractor. Yeah. I remember as a young kid, I saw a Lambo tractor for the first time. It was really massive. I was used, you know, to very small tractors. And I saw one of the biggest Lamborghini tractors in the 80s. It was a massive thing. I was like, oh my God, what is this? I couldn't believe it. Yeah, the spring variation is of course there because not only the weight balance changes from car to car, but most importantly the suspension geometry is different, and the suspension geometry also indicates, you know, what kind of wheel rates you need to run. Keep third gear there next lap before the braking point. Yeah, old school track. It's better. Lost time on the exit though. I don't have a main car, James. Ah, I've messed up. Bad input from my side. Not very good driving there. Marcus, welcome to the channel, buddy.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
better. Ah, that was better. Ah, that was a bad entry here. I had to downshift to pull the front end in. Lost some time at the exit. I had to raise my foot. All right, 45.5, another 45.5. Looking good. Looking good. Not that bad. As usual, the Lambo is a little bit of a short blanket. You know, you pull from one side, you go to the other side, and but it's not. Yes, I'm always the total body commitment. I'm just like that. Yeah, with dark mode, yeah. Third gear, the bus stop. I'll try this maybe. No worries, AC manager. I mean, it's a bug. Sorry for that. Yeah, dark mode gives you half a second, Andrea. Definitely. I agree. How long I will do this job? As long as I can. I love it. I really like it. I'm very lucky, honestly. As long as I can. Sometimes, you know, I think that I need more motivation or other things, and you know how it is, normal life. But you know, if I can, I will keep on doing. I hope to be able at least to do it. 55-64, I think we are like that already. Yeah, 55-64, that's how we are. Oh my god, Kevin, come on, man. Thank you so much for the support, buddy. That's too much. Far too kind. Thank you, big thanks. Rear springs 131. That's low. I'm gonna have some understeer. Ah, you want a higher bump stop at the rear with probably small bumps already. Yeah, that's something we can try. I will try that tomorrow maybe. Oh, Matt A, track day at the Glen. Fantastic. You go. I'm so jealous. I really wish I could do that. Thanks again, Kevin. Kevin, really appreciate it. Very kind of you. Thank you. I have no words. Okay, so that looks good actually. We had a little bit of an issue. No, pressures were fine. So let's put this Lambo here. Oop. Lambo A27 T30 and 001. I think we're already plenty fast with the Lambo. Right off the box, small changes, 45.5. We can also improve here a little bit. Yeah, what are you driving at the track day, Matt? Thanks so much, Matt. I hope. Hey, RWB. Hey, Charger buddy, how you doing? Great legal guys. Follow up the races and join. Audi S3, nice. The new one, the one with the 400 horsepower. S3, not RS3. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so this is something like 320, something around 300 horsepower, right? Nice car. But I think we have forgotten some internal dev telemetry channels that have nothing to do for you guys, so sorry about that. We will eliminate them sooner or later, but there's nothing to look there already, except if you're talking about the normal telemetry bump stop, which simply tells you when the suspension is touching the bump stop. It goes 0 to 1. 0 is not touching, 1 touching the bump stop. Right, let's go back. Let's have a look at the lap also. Why not? Dave, I don't know when was your last time racing, so if you give us a little bit of information, let us know. It would tell you if too many things have changed or not. Automatically saved. Lambo, let's have a look at the last lap. Oh, a new charity lap at RWB. They are doing some fantastic races when they do the charity lap. I mean, they always do fantastic races, but yeah, Matt, that's for sure. Yeah, pads really suffer. When in November, I think we can arrange that. In November. Dave, before 1.8, a couple of things have changed with 1.8. We have the 400 Hertz refresh rate on the physics, many new things. I hope for the better. I hope you'd like it. Yeah, thanks, Charger. Thank you, buddy. Let me know. Ah, so nice. Look at that library. It's amazing. Amazing. Fantastic. Yes, channel 11. Absolutely, tomorrow live stream again, same time, and we will. Tomorrow we'll probably try a single car. Actually, if you guys want me to try a different car for tomorrow, and then maybe select the final car of the 4, that would be nice. I'm all ears. Alright, so what time is it? I will do a couple of laps again on the Ferrari so that we can check that my performance on the Ferrari is good as before, or even better. Let's see if we can find something nice. Oh, that's cool. That's also interesting here. Yeah, look at that. Huh. Yeah. Yellow Ferrari. Let's go back to the Ferrari. Do a couple of laps and see if we can get back to 45 mids, or even if we could do the 45 low. So let's pick up the same setup as before. Honda, the Acura. Aris or the Watkins Glen track is, I mean, I love it. I love it. Right, let's do a lap.
Green light, show them what you got.
The worst car, the Lexus. Nah, come on, man. The Lexus is pretty nice. Let me do a lap here and then I'll give the Lexus a couple of laps. Whoa! Cold tires and too much curb. Ah, that was lucky. On which race, Frederick? Oh, 24 hours of Spa. What car? Fast drivers. Ah, the pink Ferrari, right. Good car. Yeah, thanks for letting us know, mate. Il potassio e scarichi. Quale potassio? Quali scarichi? Formula 1? Lost some time there. Ah, couldn't rotate the car on the gas. Stupid me. Ah, ma dici hanno trovato potassio dopo la rottura? Innanzitutto bisognerebbe capire chi ha dato la notizia e come. Poi, perché dubito un po' che è uscito un ingegnere della Ferrari e ha detto abbiamo del potassio in scarico. Magari sono andati lì dove si è incendiata la macchina e hanno preso un po' di polvere. La polvere potrebbe essere tranquillamente dagli steward che hanno domato l'incendio e magari dentro c'è polvere con diverse cose perché ci sono anche le batterie, no? Per gli ibridi, perciò potrebbe essere da quel motivo lì e magari non c'entra nulla con il motore stesso. Steady here, wait a little bit, let's go. Not that good. That wall.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Not bad, not perfect. Ah, hit the limiter. Yeah, I have some understeer, but it permits me to push. Yeah, too early. Ah, fuck. Went too wide. Alright. Okay. Not that bad. I think with a little bit of work we can make the car even faster. There's still margin, as James said, a little bit too much understeer. So that we will let to work on it tomorrow. In the meantime, let's have a go on the Lexus, as a friend of ours asked in the chat. Just, you know, for fun and see if it is so bad as they say. Ah, that's nice. Yeah. All right, aggressive. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. Just a couple of laps.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Let's see if we can do a 45 high, maybe. nice. The engine of the Lexus is always amazing to listen to. That's a nice V8. Throaty. Yeah, it's the curbs alive for breakfast. Very nice. Oop. Rear end was to slide out just a tiny bit. Nice. Not a good exit. Alright, so many guys, so many questions. Give me a second. Very good at this high speed bend. Very nice car. I don't know the lap time yet, but very easy to drive around. Stable. It slides a little bit, but in a comfortable way. Helpful. Well, that's a fast car. Too much. Okay, let's fix the pressures. Fix the pressure, so a little bit extra here. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and a lot of pressure here. That's why it was a little bit slidey at the rear. So yeah, we need 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go down a little bit on the toe. Use all the camber here. It looks good everywhere else. Guanciale europee, guanciale, che cazzo. I doubt it was for glass. Licensing stuff, yeah. Achille he's becoming, my son, he's becoming damn fast. He has an amazing car control, which I'm very proud of. He's really good at controlling the car. And the damn boy has incredible reflexes. I hate him. Young age, 18 years old, the reflexes like, I'm like, you're about to have some oversteer, and in the meantime, you know, he's like, done, gone, and I'm like, Me, oh, fixed already. Okay. So it's amazing. It's amazing how fast the reflexes of young people are in comparison to me, who I'm getting so old. Oh my God. No, he's very good at controlling. He's also very good. He's becoming very good at racing. He still needs to improve a little bit on overtaking and getting better out of the corners because he likes a little bit too much to drift. But I believe that in the next races, maybe this summer, we might do a couple of endurance races together. Yeah, I'm so glad. Yeah. Tofini sì, potevo regolarle, ma la differenza non è granché, perciò le regolo dopo. Not old, John, vintage. Track like this will always be hard on the left tires because you have so much camber, so there is so much weight and G-forces on the left tires. So there's not much you can do. Everybody's gonna suffer from that. And your driving style and maybe some small differences from the setup, but from the setup you can, do only small differences. Zoro, I don't know, mate. You need to ask on Driving Italia. I think those guys are having simulators over there. Squizzo, ti ricordi? Non ero male, dai, non ero male. Mi difendevo bene, soprattutto con le pesanti NASCAR sugli road circuit. Il problema è che sono passati 22, porca miseria, Squizzo. Ancora non, cioè a volte non ci penso e dico, ma mi sembra ieri, però è così. Dark Knight, honestly, it depends. Usually on tracks that have long straights, you want to have a little bit softer springs because the car will go down, and that will give you a little bit extra top end speed. The lower the car, the faster it goes on the straight at the very, very high speeds. OBH, Lassie, and Gustavo, thank you so much for following, guys. Welcome to the channel. No, Teresa didn't have time to play the Formula 1 game. Sometimes, I mean, they are also there are rules that enforce the use of air conditioning in the real cars when the temperature inside the cockpit is over a certain limit. So if it goes over a certain limit, the temperature won't or not want, you have to use the air conditioning. You're using positive toe on the Lambo, it works. Well, works for you, I guess. It depends from many things. It will make probably, I mean, it depends what kind of Ackerman the Lambo has at the front. So you're probably using less Ackerman, which might make the front end more aggressive at turning, but then you might have understeer at the center of the turn. Let me know if that's the case. So what do we do here? I mean, the car looks good. Let's see if we can do a slower lap time, but the car looks good already. Hey Stu, welcome to the game, mate. Make sure to check our playlist. Maybe John can link it again. We have all the playlists on how to approach and what it's important or not to correct and play with the setups. But most importantly, it's driving, practice, practice, practice. I mean, I'll leave it as it is. Who cares? I mean, it's driving mostly. Let's do another lap, just to make sure that the car can get closer to the lap times of the other three. If you have understeer from the apex to exit, then the theory is correct. Thank you, John, as always. Stu, have a look at the link of the playlist that John posted. Yeah, we have improved slightly. Baby steps. Yes, Tatit, it's we are now official GT racing simulator for FIA, which is a great thing. Again, great work from Marco and Valerio, talking with FIA that needed a new sim for their events. Baby steps. It's a nice recognition. Ooh, hey. I really love the sound of the engine and the gear change in this car. It's really amazing. It's so violent, so hardcore. Ooh, too much speed. Barely made it. Okay, somehow we made the turn. Not in the best possible way, and we fucked up. Yeah. It's okay. I'm trying new things, you know, different things. Always try different things. If you have fucked up a lap, it's a great opportunity to try new things. See if something works better. Oh, that was very nice. Don't spin it. All right. Ha! Look at that. Oh my god, that Lexus is terrible to drive. Oh, fucking hell. Well, how about this? That was not bad. Now this is both getting better at the track, right? And the car is definitely good. The car is definitely good. So that's the Lexus, by all means. Not a bad car to drive at all, especially at Watkins Glen. Good lap. I still have a lot of margin, so most of the lap time is not from the car itself. It's still the driver doing stupid things and not taking full advantage of the cars. But definitely the Lexus is a good car. Or it might be more suited to me. That could be also the case, who knows. We'll see tomorrow. In the meantime, guys, have you know, think a little bit of what you would like to see me driving. Maybe we could do another poll tomorrow. Tofini, no, non stasera, dai. Non la provo stasera, magari domani la proviamo. Perché stasera sono già morto ed è già mezzanotte e mezza. Yeah, the Lexus hybrids are nice. I don't really like that much the CVT-like gearbox. This is something that I really can't like it. But you know, cruising around it are very good, very good. Alexander, not always, because I have the performance, modesty apart. I'm sorry to say that that's not really a good reason, but I have the experience to know pretty much what I'm doing. When I'm close to a limit, then I will read my data and try to get better if I have the time to, you know, to push the limits and get better properly. I do read the data when I'm doing the cars. Some people pick the Rater, you know, for the fun. It's a good challenge. I hope to gain more than 0.3 secs tomorrow. We could use the same setups. It's all driving, you know. At least I need usually at least 1 to 2 weeks of proper training to get close to my limit. And I'm not talking everyday driving because I cannot do that. But usually I need like 4 to 5 practice sessions to get close to my limit, my average limit. If I really need to push it, then I need much more sessions. But that's something that I don't do anymore because, you know, when you're driving all day, you don't have also the stamina to go on and keep on driving every night. So, but I'm pretty sure that, you know, by driving tomorrow and then a little bit before the race on Sunday, I could get decent, you know, usual somewhere around 10th place, except if we find any aliens over there, so we will struggle to keep the pace. We'll see. You know, consistency, what matters as usual. I really like the sound of the Lexus. There, this car is really nice. Take care, biker. No, bikes, sorry, not biker, sorry. Bikes are best. Take care. See you tomorrow, maybe. There were some questions above, but I've lost them now. Aston V12 sounds better. I do agree. Proverò l'aereo, può darsi domani, non lo so. Scrivetemi, fate sapere a Discord cosa volete. Ciao, simracing.gp. A lap in the V12, man. I don't have the power. I don't have the. I'm a vintage man, old man. Hey, Alexei. How much camber do you gain with a caster? I don't really know. I cannot tell you out of my mind because it's different from car to car. I can give it a try and let you know tomorrow to have an idea. The old Bentley was massive, yeah, indeed. It was really massive. Alright guys, well, I don't know if you have any last questions. Yeah, the M6 Downshift is, I mean, there are some great cars everywhere. There are some great cars in ACC for sure. Frederick, I never talk about future plans. I have no idea. In realtà no. In realtà qualche volta per qualche pilota, ma in realtà no. Quello che potrebbero fare, tra l'altro non so esattamente se l'omologazione lì gli permette di fare qualcosa oppure no. Devo chiedere. Quello che sapevo, ma non ho fatto tutte le, come si dice, che in realtà ogni team potrebbe, capito, gestire la cosa un po' diversamente e dire ok, anche se è la stessa macchina, no, fra una Lamborghini di un team e un altro, a seconda dei loro piloti potrebbero cambiare qualcosina. Non credo che nelle GT3 l'omologazione gli obbliga di mantenere lo stesso steering ratio. Mi ricordo che era libero, magari sbaglio, ma per il simulatore abbiamo detto vabbè, ci sono anche gente magari che gioca con il pad o con diversi volanti, perciò l'abbiamo lasciato relativamente libero, non molto, ma credo che lo possono fare anche nella realtà. Chris, nice one, good job. Lower the car can't help in turns, yes, but again you are altering the aero balance, so it depends what you're doing with the aero. Hey, what's air glass? Very welcome, mate. I hope you get some improvement. What happened with FIA? I don't know all the details. I just know that at some point they have chosen us. I know we haven't paid anything. They have chosen us for as an official title for their events, and we just started the collaboration and hope they are feeling good about it. Good night, Chris. Cheers, buddy. Yes, Martin. At least for PC and the new consoles. I know there was a bug with the old console so that you had to alter the steering ratio. But for PC and new consoles, you just set it to 900 and then everything is done for you. Sorry, Antonio, I'm not talking about future plans. I don't even know them. All right, guys. So let's call it a night for tonight. Oh my God, that was terrible. Let's call it a night, and remember, tomorrow live stream, same time. Zardier will be a Spa. Nice. I'll be very glad to meet him. That would be fantastic. It's Antonio. Okay, see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for the chit chat and everything. And tomorrow, as I said, same time, we are practicing again. Maybe we can also do a couple of laps. Think about it. Think what car you want me to race on Sunday. Sunday we have the race. Fingers crossed for the connection, and we'll see how we will be doing. Thanks again. Take care. See you tomorrow. Good night. Where's the key? I've missed the key. I don't know. Here it is. Bye.